Peace, family. This is Brother Harold from HarkTheHarold.com, back with another reaction video. And once again, please like and subscribe. This is a video I stumbled upon a couple of days ago about an incident that happened in Beverly Hills at one of the high schools out there. So we're gonna get right into it.
New at 5, investigations are underway at Beverly Hills High School following claims of racial intimidation on Election Day.
Fox 11's Hal Eisner is live with the update for us. Hal?
Yeah, an incident some students and others are calling racist has had a big impact on Beverly Hills High School and students and a teacher. And some of the video you're about to see we obtained through a public records request.
I'm going to tell you how scary it was.
This is what Bella Ivory is talking about. She's a fashion teacher at Beverly Hills High School who says on the day of the election, there was a mob going down the hallway.
It was just mob of kids, just so many kids outside my door. And they had one had a Trump flag on a pole, on a flagpole. Another, it was just so many of them. Some of them had on MAGA hats. Some, had on just Trump fans apparel.
She says someone tried to open her classroom door, says it upset some of her students.
They think you've arrived, get a little bit of success, so you move into these predominantly white communities thinking that you're equal with the slave master's children, and or you want to be. I figure that you feel that you've arrived because you can live amongst them, and that they're going to treat you the same way that they treat each other.
At this school, I've had to deal with a lot of racism.
But at a recent school board meeting, students talked about how scared they were, given what happened outside Bella Ivory's classroom during election week.
And it became utterly impossible to just ignore it. From 8:30 to 2:30 all week, being at school felt like being in a nightmare. What the black students and Miss Bella had to deal with that week had absolutely nothing to do with politics. That week, being stormed, being called the N-word, being shunned, all because you were black, became the normal.
In recent weeks, I have seen racial slurs.
Okay. This is why the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan tells us and teaches us that separation is the only solution to our 500-year-old problem living amongst our open enemy, the slave master's children. It's been passed down from generation to generation. People, you think that somehow this hatred and this racism, this white supremacy is going to ever go away? It's in their nature. It's never going to go away. We're never going to have peace and justice and equality among them. We're never going to never achieve what it is you think you're going to achieve. What are you going to do? Continue begging and strikes and sit-ins? How long? You're going to pass that on from generation to generation? Constantly holding picket signs, strikes, protest? When is enough? There are no people on this planet who've endured what we have endured as a people, and we continue to endure it. Continue to put up with, we continue to tolerate. We continue to strive to love those who don't love us, to love those who hate us. It's like lions trying to love hyenas, like lions trying to be equal with hyenas. You have to be a crazy people to continue to try to force and impose our will on another people. The Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad wasn't crazy when he taught separation. when he told us that we would never have equal justice under the law, that we would never be equal with the slave master's children. We have to be foolish in this day and time to continue to think that we'll achieve and accomplish what we never will have achieved and accomplished, was equal status among our slave masters or the slave master's children. No people on this planet have done and tolerated what we tolerated here in this country. No one. Every oppressed people on this planet have got fed up at some point. While we continue to beg and do sit-ins and protest and cry and whine because we're still wondering why the slave master's children don't love you or love us like some of you love them.
All across the walls of our bathrooms, hateful rhetorics being spoken by fellow students in the hallways we share, and violent behavior towards Miss Bella and our club.
Bella Ivory also spoke at the board meeting.
They looked so frightened. Then I said, I'm not going to open the door. And then the student said they look like KKK.
The district tells Fox 11, we remain deeply committed to upholding a secure and conscientious setting where students can responsibly and considerably engage in the democratic process. But the district says it is investigating the claims, investigating the situation using all resources available, including this audio recording from a student's cell phone inside Bella Ivory's classroom.
If anything happens to me at the school, my family will come for your families. If anything happens to my son and Vivi, I will comfort their families.
Ivory says she wasn't making any threats, just sharing her feelings in a conversation that she claims was edited on social media.
Pretty much saying my family's going to come after a family that hurts me, kills me or whatever, legally, not physically.
High school officials say that the demonstration like you just saw will be prohibited in the future if it causes any kind of disruption. Meanwhile, Ivory says she's planning on going back to work just after she gets over some of the stress. In Beverly Hills, I'm Hal Eisner, Fox 11 News.
Come up under the program, and the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad has talked to us by the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Let's push our program. Let's push our own agenda, our own program. Come to your own. Accept your own. Stop trying to force yourself upon others. Love yourself first. Unite with your own. Unite with your own people. Let's build and clean up our own communities. Let's build our own schools. You want to learn more? Come to the Nation of Islam. Look for your local mosque or study group in your city. And tell them Brother Harold sent you. So, I'm going to leave you as I came. Peace, and please like and subscribe.